Hey,
Hey,
lovers!
lovers!
Welcome back to another episode of Love to the Girls podcast. We're your hosts, Alyssa.
And Jordan.
Jordan, how are you? Tell me about the last couple weeks of your life. Catch me up. Are you guys still getting sick or are y'all
No.
better?
Yeah, we haven't been getting sick. Knock on the wood. The cross. That's like it comes from the cross, like the cruci. Like
No, I
knock on
didn't.
Jesus. Like, yeah, that's what I say.
Knock
This,
on Jesus.
well, yeah,
Okay.
like Lord willing,
Lord
right?
willing.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not
So it's
like
not a
it's
superstition.
not a superstition. It's like
Okay.
faith. But yeah, we've been doing really good. Everyone is healthy, and we're just praying that it stays that way. Right now, there are people at our house getting rid of mold and basically they had to
Mold.
build. Yeah, they had to build. Did I not tell you?
Rewind
I
it.
thought I told you. Did I not tell you?
But
Okay, so you
okay.
know how we kept getting sick.
Is it because of the mold?
Yeah, so these mold guys came in and they were
So it
like,
wasn't spiritual warfare. I'm just kidding.
well, I mean, I feel like mold is very spiritual. It's definitely demonic,
It's demonic.
just like the
Exactly.
pinworms that we found in sailors' poop. So,
Okay, go ahead.
anyways, so yeah, these guys came to check our house for mold, and they were like, yeah, it's like the meter's going crazy in your bathroom, and we don't have a huge ventilation system in the bathroom, so they had to come and build one. So
I remember when you got your bathroom renovated that was something your contractor said.
yeah, he did say that, and he was like, "Do you want to build a new one?" And I was like, yeah, eventually. Like not today. Like we just spent $15,000. Like let's not like spend more at this moment if we can help it. I wish, in retrospect, I wish we would have just like taken care of that, because I believe that is part of the reason why we just kept getting sick. But the mold is still there, and we've been okay. So I don't know. But we're getting it taken
Yeah,
care of, and they're building new ventilation in the bathroom right now.
and I'm sure that was not cheap. Is it
Mm-mm.
black mold or like what
I
is
don't know
it?
because you can't see it.
Oh,
It's
you can't
invisible.
see
No,
it.
you can't see it. It's invisible.
So
So really,
it's
they could charge us $20,000 to get all of the invisible mold removed if
and
they
you don't
wanted
even know
to.
if it's like
We have
real or
no
not.
idea. We have
It's
no
just
idea.
trusting that it's
Yeah,
legit. I
isn't
mean,
that
you need a
crazy?
new ventilation system.
We
So
did need that, but then the mold itself was like $4,000 to remove, and it to me is a hard concept because again, I can't see it. So it's like we're gonna kill all these germs, right? And it's $4,000.
that is spiritual,
That's weird
honestly.
to me. Yeah, it's like what? Doesn't make
That's
sense.
actually I'm glad you found out about that mold. And no, you didn't mention this on the podcast last episode, but you did mention that Will was getting sick every month.
Yeah, and then remember it started getting like more frequent. It was like every week. And he
Yeah.
was out, and I was getting so annoyed. I'm like, bro, you can't just like be a cop out every week, every Wednesday. You're sick, and I have to I have to wake everybody up and take everybody to school and cook and clean and work and da da da.
Yeah.
And he's in the bed,
And
and I feel
meanwhile,
bad
yeah, it's
because
okay.
it like he was getting sick.
It's
So
okay. It's all right.
yeah,
You're forgiven.
thank you.
Okay, so tell me about you were traveling a lot last week. So
Hmm.
tell me about that.
Yeah,
I intentionally wanted you to hold off so that you
you
can update
always
me on the
do.
podcast.
I know. So on Thursday, I went and spoke at GHO, which is my alma
What is
mater's
Jiho?
greatest homecoming on earth. Okay. And it's a good time. It's a good time. But I went and I spoke to the students, and I
It was a G
also
sorry, it was a Jiho specific
event. Yeah,
event.
it's like they
Okay.
were calling alumni to come back, that have already like gone out and done the things to come back and speak to the students in the journalism department. So they called me to come speak, and I did. And um, Devon actually helped me. Your husband helped me kind of craft my messaging because I just thought it would be a missed opportunity to not go to Jiho and not share my faith. And so I ended up sharing my testimony about my addiction to masturbation and pornography and how Jesus set me free. If you've never heard that story, you need to go back and listen to it. But I told that testimony, and then I also shared the gospel. So I like intertwined everything, and Devon helped me craft that to be well received by students. And it was. But you know what's so interesting? I realized like you and I have had conversations about like the thorns in our flesh. I think the thorn in my flesh is that whenever I leave from speaking, even if people come and they're like, that was so amazing, I still leave feeling so inadequate. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
I am not good at this. Like, this was like, I just never, I
Like
never
what about
leave
it? Like what you say or
like that and just kind of like maybe some imposter syndrome and like, what are people thinking? That couldn't have been great. Like, it couldn't have been good. And I literally have to seek the Lord. I'm like, all right, God, I'm giving it to you because
You know
I'm not good enough.
what's interesting to me, what I've heard is that like if you people often don't remember what you say, they remember how you made them feel.
Mm.
And I think you do a really good job when you speak with anyone, whether it's to a room or your coaching call or just one on one, you make people feel seen. And I think the way you communicate is well received and it's lively. And I think that probably when people come up to you and they're like, wow, like that was amazing, they probably just see you and the light that's on you and they're encouraged by that. So, I mean, I think you're fine. You're just fine.
If you don't have a friend like Alyssa, you need to get one now because she will encourage you. I mean, I
I
feel
mean,
like
people aren't lying, you
I know
know?
I no, I
People
appreciate that.
definitely don't lie
I
about stuff like that. Like, they would be honest.
I appreciate that. I do. I do appreciate that because it's hard after to be in a room full of people. And so the last part of my weekend, right? So go to Jiho, speak, leave feeling like, all right, Lord, that's just do whatever you want with that, right? And then I go, and there were again people did come up to me after. It was like a long line of people that wanted to speak and were moved by my testimony and the gospel. But after that, I we rush home back to Charlotte. It's an hour and a half drive, and I pack up because of course I'm waiting to the last minute to pack. I don't know why. I pack up for my flight in the morning, and I fly to DC. My friend picks me up. It's her birthday weekend, and I also have a speaking engagement there. So I spoke at another event. So it was just like a weekend full of like just talking a lot. But it was so much fun. I love that. I love that when there's like one event, there's usually like three more
Yeah.
at the same time. I don't know. I like
It's
the
fun
like
to, like
getting from here and there, and
yeah, the pace that
yeah,
you're at, and
it's fun.
yeah, it's fun, and
Uh-huh.
it's nice to knock it out too, like, with your life as a mom, so
Yeah, it is.
that sounds like a lot of fun. I was gonna say, why did you feel compelled to, like, share your testimony and share your faith? Like, not everybody would think to do that or feels comfortable doing that, so I'm curious, like, what makes you feel like, "Oh, I always have to share my testimony?" You don't have to, because 'cause you're talking about your career, and you would think that, like, your career has nothing to do with your faith. Like, how can you tie the 2 so easily when you're speaking in front of a class and to students?
I think in actuality, my faith has everything to do with where I'm at.
Okay.
And I wouldn't be here. You know, like I would probably, like if I'm being real, I would probably be in LA. I may have become a stripper. I would probably have
Jordan,
gotten a BBL.
why would you say that?
I'm
That
just like because at that time I there was so much compromise in my life where I was like just bending on so many things. And I feel like we talked about this in one of the last episodes, but I just felt there's so much compromise and I just wanted to be on the red carpet so bad. I wanted to be in the limelight with the celebrities, and God really just like pulled that rug out from underneath me in the best and kindest and softest way, you know? And I'm like, I think it was so important for me to show those students that God has a plan for their life and he sees you even in this what you think is the smallest sin. It's all the same, and he wants to free you from it, and he has a better way. He has a better way than what they could have ever imagined, or whatever path they think they're trying to go on in college. Like God has a way to put all the pieces together. And I think that I don't know. I just can't not share my testimony. It's something that comes up all the time. I told you I was riding in the Rolls Royce for my friend Bree's birthday, and I was talking to the driver, and I share my testimony with him. And it's like it's kind of like word vomit. Honestly, it's like I was addicted, and Jesus saved me. Like it's just I cannot help it. You
yeah,
know?
I mean, working in ministry, campus ministry, a lot of students often ask, like, "How can I share my faith in my job, in my workplace?" And to me, I'm like, if Jesus is a part of your life, if he is your everything, it will naturally come up.
It
Just
does.
something
Yeah.
so simple. How was your weekend? Like, my boss just asked me that last week. How was your weekend? I was like, it was good. I went to a women's conference at my church on Saturday. Like,
Yeah.
it'll come up. And
Yeah.
that doesn't mean in that moment you have to, like, I have to share with
Yeah.
her
Right.
the
Right.
gospel, but just little nuggets, little downloads, droplets here and there, and then eventually I may get to, have a gospel conversation. So I think that's good. I think that yeah, how can you not?
How
How
could I
can you
not?
not?
How could I not? I think that in doing moving around a lot, as soon as I got home, I just felt this like urge to declutter. And you were
Mm.
decluttering too. You
I
were cleaning.
sure was.
And then your brain was like clear and you were like, "Oh, now I can think."
Yeah.
And so I've been decluttering room by room. I started with the bathroom closet, which is like a storage closet. I organized all my PR. I was giving things away. Like we have tons of stuff to give to Goodwill. And then I moved to like the junk drawer. And then I ordered some bins off of Target. Like they came and like delivered them the same day. I was waiting at the door. I'm like, all right, I need to hurry up and finish this
That
decluttering.
360 membership.
Yes, I love Target 360 so much. Like they just delivered stuff this morning. Anyway, then I go to Dollar Tree and then I see that they have bins for $3. And I'm like,
Well, not a dollar.
well, now
They went
their
up.
price went up to 125 and then they have stuff up to like
How
$5.
misleading.
It is. It's not as misleading as Dollar General. They'll be like
Or
$26.
Family Dollar.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah. But so that's why I still shop at Dollar Tree. But yeah, so I got some more bins and I organized everything, crafts, paper, crayons, markers, all the things. And I am feeling like lighter that I have some systems happening in my house. And then I'm gonna move to my phone. I think I'm gonna like get digital systems
Ooh, yeah.
set up after I take care of my home. Like my home, it has to be the first priority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. No, I have been decluttering this week. It started last week and I don't know why I felt compelled. I think I know why. But I started out with decluttering my garage. Okay, I'll tell you why, because this is what I wanted to share actually on the podcast.
Okay, tell.
I realized that for the last year of my life, I have been in the trenches, obviously. And it's like there has been so much good in the last year of my life. We moved to a new city. It's been fun
A new
exploring a
house.
new home, brought in a new baby, new job, new everything. And there are so many exciting things that come with that. We've had so much fun. We've spent so much more time together as a family. My marriage has gotten stronger. Devon and I have gotten closer. But there's still some things that were challenging and still some things that kind of fell through the cracks when you have this much of a life change. And so I just did not realize how much has fallen through the cracks in my home until recently. I kind of felt it. And this time of year is busy anyway. So I'm like, oh, yeah, we're just busy. So, like, things are just chaotic. But no, like, it really hit me last week when I just kept forgetting stuff. Like, oh, I missed this. I forgot this. I thought I did this and I didn't. And that is so unlike me. I'm usually very on top of things. I like to stay organized. I like to think of every little detail, have everything planned out. And that was very frustrating for me. And I felt very defeated. And I think I just realized, oh, actually, like, just take a step back, take a moment, look at,
Don't quit. Take a moment.
take
We
a
need
moment.
crackhead energy.
Sorry, that's a thing. That's a thing that Jordan and I say. Like, if crackheads can do it, like, we can do it.
Yeah.
If crackheads can hustle, so can we.
Wait, Alyssa, did you guys ever figure out like your car key situation?
Oh
Can you
yeah.
please tell the most dramatic story? Like I want you to like tell it to us in the most dramatic way because that's how it was received on FaceTime last night when you were
Yeah,
telling
when I
me.
FaceTime Jordan. Yeah, so yesterday was my daughter's 6th birthday, big 6, and I love this age because they can actually say what they want, what they want to do for their birthday. So her wish was to have a cake from Trader Joe's, one sheet cake. What is it called?
Carrot cake?
Carrot cake sheet cake. Like carrot sheet cake
Yeah.
from Trader Joe's. She wanted that specifically. And then after school, she wanted to go eat dinner at Cheesecake Factory. And so
Oh,
we
she
did that. We went to
bougie.
the
Okay.
mall, went to Cheesecake Factory. And you know what it is? Our Cheesecake Factory, we usually sit on the patio, and right next to the patio, there's a grassy area, and they can like go run. Yesterday, they had these like installations like out in the grassy area, like these like little like merry-go-round
Oh,
roundabouts thing. So they
fun.
were like just like running from each one. And so it's kind of fun for her to
Yeah.
like go eat at Cheesecake Factory and then go run around.
Yeah,
So
that is
that's what
fun.
we did. And it was a good time. Then it was getting late. One of the kids was throwing a fit. I won't say who. I'm sure Devon was just very like in a rush, flustered. We get in the car, we're driving. All of a sudden, we hear like a clink, clink, clink. It sounded like we ran over something metal or something. We're like, "What is that?" It's dark outside, and I'm like,
Were you
what
scared?
is that?" Well, I was just like, did something fall? Like, did something mechanical happen to the car? Is what I was
Okay,
thinking.
okay,
Like,
yeah.
a piece of the car came off. So I was like, what is that? And then everyone's like, I don't know. And then I'm like, did you put something on top of the car, Devon? Because he is known to put stuff on top of the car, which I'm like, why and how? Because I guess he's tall and it's easy for him to just put stuff up there. He'll put his coffee up there, like his phone up there. He left like Bluetooth speaker up there one time and drove off. And I'm like, did you put something on top of the car? And he was like, I don't think so. Why would I do that? And I'm like, I'm
No,
like, what is, I was
Devon.
like, do you have everything? He was like, I have my wallet, my phone. I'm like, the keys? He's like, no
Mm-mm-mm.
way. No way I left the keys.
Oh my
So then we
God.
pull over into the neighborhood to like just make sure he has the keys.
Yeah.
Um, and the car goes, key not detected. And
That's
I was like, don't stop the
awful.
car.
That is,
Don't turn off the car because we will not be able to get home. We will be stranded here. And so we drove home. We were like, Devon's like, okay, I'm going to drive home. We're right down the road. He was like, and then I'm going to come back out and look for the keys. I'm like, Devon, the keys are gone. Someone ran them over. They're gone. He's like, no, I think I can find them. I believe I can find them. So he drops us off. He goes back out and he spends like about almost 2 hours, like parks the car and walks up and down the street, which is very dangerous because there are no streetlights
yeah.
out there
You showed
apparently.
me like the 3D,
Yeah, the
the
satellite where he was
satellite
of his
that
location.
looked kind of dangerous.
Yeah, and he did say there were sidewalks there. So he
Okay.
was walking on the sidewalk, but he walked up and down, drove around like so many times for 2 hours. At one point he was like, wait, I think I found something. Wait. He's like, hold on, hold on. He goes up to it. He's like, oh, these are handcuffs. First of all,
Wait, how?
why would there be handcuffs in the middle of the road?
What in the
Like, did
world?
someone escape?
Right.
Are
Did
they
they
is it a
escape?
toy? Like, I needed more details.
Yeah,
Like, I
we
needed
need
to
to
know.
know.
Anyway, so then he somehow found this little like key fob from our keychain. It was like split in half. He's like, I think I found evidence. And I'm like, that's all we need to know. The keys, someone ran over the
All
keys.
we need
I
to
was like,
know.
that's all we need to know. It's gone. It's done. Like,
Uh,
the keys are destroyed. But no, he spent more time out there picking up, trying to find as much evidence
oh
as
my
possible. I'm sure he
gosh.
like searched like far and wide for, he came back home with like all these little pieces of our keys.
Y'all
And
look at these pictures of these keys.
yeah, I'll post the pictures because anyway, yeah, that was like, interestingly, I was not mad. I feel like that was a reason for me to be very like PO.
Yeah.
And I was not. I was just like,
And Devon wasn't either. Like
Devon was
Devon
very
was,
chill,
yeah. You were like, yeah. Devon is in the other room laughing at
laughing
some
at,
funny videos. I'm like,
I
I don't know.
know.
Will would have been like beating himself up. He beats himself up like a little bit too, like to the point where I'm like, bro, let me beat you up. I got you.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
beat you up. Like
let
you don't get to
me,
punish yourself.
exactly.
Let me do it.
I
But
know. Because it's like, we have a lot going on this weekend to
yeah,
like, we need the car, school pickup drop off. I mean, I drove 2.5 hours here this morning. So we only have one car right now essentially, so we need to figure out what's up with that because G has a birthday party tomorrow and we need to drive around the kids. And so anyway, I don't know, I guess sometimes when you're just filled with the spirit, it's hard to get mad. It's hard to get mad at stuff, you
yeah.
know?
It's definitely harder. Which makes me think of like Will and I went to this what is it? Like a health nutrition specialist and we did all of these labs. They ended up coming back and saying like, "Oh, you guys are deficient in X, Y, Z." And they gave us these supplements and I have seen like just such a huge difference in my marriage. Like not that it was bad before, but it's like me and Will just like laugh about everything. Like it's like we're just constantly laughing and he laughs at all my jokes even more so
Wait a
than before.
minute. Wait,
I
you
know.
give me the
I'm like
number because Devon does not
like,
laugh at my jokes.
like Will thinks I'm so funny and I'm like I love it.
I love this. I
Yeah,
love
he's
this.
just like laughing like we were just oh, this is what it was. So he was like he was like, yeah, like I'm already getting bigger, like, you know, these supplements and I've been in the gym, da 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 da. And I was like, yeah, you look bigger. Like how big you trying to get? And I pointed at my thigh. I was like this big. He was like, oh no, no. And I'm like, oh, it's too big for you. And so
What are you trying to
we just started cracking up. He's like, no, I didn't mean it like that, but like I didn't want you to think I'm trying to get too big. And I'm like, you're not helping yourself. But anyway, so just like little things like that, we're just like constantly cracking up, and it just feels like like it just feels like a like refresh because a couple weeks ago when we were dealing with all the sicknesses, I thought of this earlier today. I'm like, man, like I could not see the end. I could not see the light at the end of the tunnel, but I trusted that it was there. I was like, I know that this is going to pass. This too shall pass. There's no way that this is my portion, that this is my reality forever and ever. Amen. No, I'm not having that. I'm not taking that. But at the same time, I couldn't see. And so now, like, it's nice to like be able to reflect that this is the light that I could not see. And it actually is real. It really does exist. And it just took me to like hold on to the faith that I had and God's
Yeah.
promises, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Sometimes all you need is God's promises,
Mm-hmm. That's it.
His will,
Yeah.
supplements,
Supplements. Yes. Supplements. Yes.
vitamins, not anything.
I
Like, is
mean,
it vitamins or is it like,
it's everything. It's like so I have like tons of vitamins that they put me on. Will has his vitamins and testosterone to level him out. Just to give him like for him to be on a level playing field as the rest of the men in this world. Apparently, I honestly think it's like what we eat that messes with the estrogen and testosterone. So if you're someone that has any kind of like anything odd going on or you're sad or and you don't know what's going on with you, like go and get like a full panel done. Like get a full panel and let them tell you what's going on that maybe your regular doctor is not seeing because we didn't know. I didn't know that I had like what do they say? Like my metabolism is slow. I mean, obviously I can look at myself and like and know that, but um what?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was not expecting you
Something
to say that.
funny too.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And so yeah, and so I don't know, I feel so much better after just being able to like know what's going on with our bodies and get the help, the supplements that we need to be normal humans, functioning adults.
Yeah.
So
You
yeah.
already know I went on my tangent on postpartum and
Oh yeah.
postpartum supplements.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a lot of women hit me up this past week when that episode went out
Really?
about like send me the
Good.
supplements. So
Good.
maybe I'll like post that on our Instagram or something
Yeah.
so
And I
people
will
get
link
access to it.
my guy who does all the stuff because I mean he did a breathing test. We put this mask on and we laid down. Will and I both did this. We had to lay down for 10 minutes and it tells you like your metabolism, like how fast you're burning calories. Will was burning calories
Just laying
like
there, just
just
sleeping.
laying there and
I
nothing was
It's
happening for
unfair.
me.
It's really unfair. Like,
It's
Lord,
not
when I
fair.
get to heaven, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions.
A couple. For
Why
real.
why do men have such fast metabolism?
It's silly.
I think
It's silly.
another thing I wanted to ask was why don't babies sleep through the night? I told him on that the other day. So those are my two questions right
Mm.
now. But I'm gonna have a running list.
I'm gonna have a list too, but maybe it'll all make sense when we see him in his glory. Like,
Yeah,
I get
like
it.
I don't even care.
Yeah,
Like,
like
it
just the
doesn't even
glory
matter.
is just
But
the
we should do an episode of like things we want to ask the Lord when we get to heaven.
I think that's a good, yeah, that's a good
That
one.
was a good segment. Okay.
Yeah. So today's episode is unpopular opinions. You guys submit your requests or your submissions, and we're gonna go through them right now. I'm excited. I have some really hot takes, and I know you do too.
Okay,
and
wait. Let's
hopefully,
share
like,
ours first.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
all right.
wait. First of all, though, I made these signs for us. Okay,
Okay,
so
okay.
as we read these unpopular hot takes, we're gonna say whether or not we agree. So that's T. We agree.
Yeah.
Or nah, sis. We
Okay.
don't agree with that.
Okay.
Okay,
I love
so I'm
it.
gonna
These are so
react to
cute,
yours.
Alyssa.
Read yours, and I'll let you know if I
Okay.
agree.
Beige is dead. Tired of it.
Nah, sis.
Tired of it.
Nah,
Tired of it.
sis.
Like
Okay, go
I
ahead.
can't. I just can't. I think that I need some color in my life. And I know I'm like literally wearing all black. I get it. But like in my house, having pops of color and you know, we printed some things off on Etsy and got plants and I just feel like this space is so much more alive.
Mm-hmm.
Beige is just dead to me.
Okay. It's actually funny because one of my hot takes I was going to share with you was that it's okay to be a sad beige mom. Minus the sad. Don't be
Wow.
sad, but it's okay to be a sad beige. And if you don't know what that means, that just means like your home is beige, all the toys are like beige. I mean, don't go overboard with it, but here's my take. Here's my opinion.
What is your
I think it's okay. For me, the way my brain works, where my home has to be aesthetic, has to be clean, for me to be able to feel peace and refreshment in my home. And so, if that means for you that it needs to be more neutrals, more beige, that's okay. I mean, for me, my wardrobe, I wear a lot of neutrals because it's just easy. It goes well with any season. I can wear it all year long. It's not just for certain seasons of the year. So this is my take,
I mean,
okay?
my bedroom is
Yes.
neutral.
Okay.
Every single thing in that room, there's no pops of color
I mean, I love
because
pops of color.
I like that it feels like a sanctuary. It feels
Yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah.
but you know where the kids play and in the living room, I really wanted color. It
Yeah.
brings some warmth. And so yeah,
Yeah.
that's number 1 on my list.
Well, I was gonna say,
It's
let me
funny
say
we're
this. I'm
like
not trying to
opposite.
knock on colors. Like,
No, I
colors
hear
are
you.
great. I do have pops of colors in my home, but I'm saying if for you, if it brings you peace and calmness and joy, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think, also for me, like our living room is pretty neutral because I can decorate for any season and I don't have to worry about any colors clashing or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think also
That makes
minimalism too,
sense.
because I don't have like, I keep the same pillows on my couch all year long. I don't pull out Christmas pillows
Yeah.
or Halloween pillows. Not Halloween, obviously. I don't celebrate Halloween. We don't. Not really.
We don't. Not really. We don't either.
But it's just like year round
Yeah.
minimalism, like more affordable to do that. So
Yeah.
that's just my take.
I
More
get it.
sustainable.
I get what you're saying. I do.
No,
I
I
just
agree and I disagree. So I agree, bring some color into your life, but I also disagree. Okay, next
Okay.
one.
All right. My next one. Okay, I don't even know. I'm going to get canceled. I'm going to get
Oh,
canceled.
canceled.
There's a performing artist
Okay.
and I'm not a fan.
All right, great. You have to say who it is.
And everyone loves this
Okay,
person.
say it and then we'll bleep it.
And we
Okay.
I'm not a fan. And
At all?
I think that she's an incredible performer, entertainer. But there's something that just like I don't really like, and everyone is so hype, and I
Do
think
you think it's the
also
hype?
I
The
think
hypeness?
it might
Okay.
be the hype. I don't like a ton of hype around things and people. Like I will unfollow if there's too much hype and everyone's obsessed and like this is everyone's god. I don't like that. I run
Let's
from
dig
that.
deep. Let's dig deep into that. I'm gonna say,
Okay, I also unfollowed. We're gonna beep that too.
okay, well, like, what is the root of that? Like, what bothers you so much that like everyone loves this one
I
thing?
think it's scary. I think I'm scared. I'm scared.
You're
Like,
spooked.
yeah, because it's like this person has so much control over every single decision that these people make, and that is terrifying.
Really?
That is it not scary to you?
Do people make, like, give me an example? People make a decision based off of.
Girl,
Tell
what?
me. Give me
They
an
will
example.
literally I mean, I'm sure we can look on Reddit right now and it'll be like I sold my house and my car to go to a concert.
Okay,
Like
yeah,
I
that is
think do you know what
scary.
I'm saying? Like I really think that people make dramatic decisions like, oh, so and so in her song said do this, so I did it. She said to wipe my period blood with Bible pages, so I'm gonna do it.
I
Like,
saw a TikTok because a Chris Brown concert happened in Raleigh the other day, and it was like a hot mess. But you know, Chris Brown now he like flies around the whole stadium, and so it was like me seeing my my rent payment fly around the arena. It's like there's my rent right there.
no, for real. Like
Anyways, yeah.
I'm not like I can't do it. And I just feel like things are just so different now. I feel like there's a lot of and I'm gonna sound like conspiracy, but I feel like there's so much evil in the industry now, and there probably always has, but it just feels so
Mhm.
like y'all are literally basing your decisions, who you date, who you marry, the jobs that you do, where you go, where you party, where you like
This sounds
everything
oddly
is
specific. Like I feel like I need to know more details of
like
who you're thinking about.
well there's not no there I just see people online and I'm like because of this one artist? Really? Like I think this person influences a lot of people and even I have been influenced by this person without like unknowingly. Unknowingly. Now, am I like trying to like speak down on it? No, and I think what you said is like more so like the hype and the fan base is scary. I'm like y'all have to like if there wasn't that much hype and fandom, it probably wouldn't be as much of a, I need to stay away from this. This is too much.
Yeah.
You know, would I ever go to her concert? No.
Okay.
Would I have in high school?
Noted.
Yes,
Noted.
I would have, because we listened to her album on repeat that
Yeah.
Christmas
That
break. That will always live in my
she's
heart.
actually been yeah, the Christmas break.
Yeah,
Yes.
it'll always live in my heart.
It was a time. It was a
There,
soundtrack to our life then.
yeah, it was definitely a
It's like
soundtrack
there's
to
like
our life.
memories there.
Yes, for
Which
sure.
I feel like they're good memories for me.
Good memories. Good memories. Even the bad ones are like, oh,
I
good.
mean,
I loved getting my heart broken.
I did grow up like listening to her, and
Me
she is
too.
a part of my childhood
Yes.
memories.
Yeah, me too.
So I don't feel I'm neutral. I'm like I think I could listen to her stuff and be like, I like this, and then like move on, like
Yeah,
and be like, I don't
I
like
feel
this.
I feel you. I'm like, and I think too, being a big fan of a person is also an unpopular opinion. I don't like it.
Okay.
Am I being a hater?
No.
Are you sure? I feel like a hater.
No, you're not being a
I
hater.
feel like a hater.
I think some people get very, very obsessive, but I think there's something fun to me. I'm like, I could have a little fun, like
Alyssa,
being a fan of something.
people pass out when they see celebrities. That is scary. What dimension did you just go into? Where you just left?
What dimension did you just go into?
Like just imagine seeing someone that is like your idol and you pass out. That is like low key, it's kind of demonic, because you think about like what happens in the Bible when Jesus showed his glory to people. Like they fell down. They couldn't, like they went blind. Their face was like, you know what I mean? Like, so
Lord, if you're hearing this, never make Jordan famous because she doesn't want. She doesn't.
I didn't say that they can't do it to me. I'm not going to be anybody's fan. I'm just playing. But no, for real. Like I don't know. The fandom is just like, eh.
Yeah, I feel that.
It used to be exciting and cool, and it's still it is. There's something exciting, like you said. I think we just need to be careful.
Be careful about where.
Careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that. Subconsciously, it could do something to us.
Yeah.
You know, in our hearts and
For sure.
how it comes out. So I feel you. Okay. Do you have
my
another one?
last one?
Okay.
Is that I don't care how much money I make, I'm always going to ask for a discount. I'm always going to use a coupon.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Like, no, we went to get pizza at Johnny Brusco's. It's like down the street from our house. And I had a $3
Tea, by the way.
coupon.
Mhm.
Awesome. I had a $3 coupon, and Will was like, don't you dare.
Wait, why?
Don't you dare. And I'm like, why?
Why is he embarrassed by that?
I don't know. He
You
like,
sent
was like,
it to me?
don't. He was like, do not use that. And then I think maybe I was trying. Oh, because I had a gift card too. I think I had a gift card, and I was trying to stack it, like stack.
You could stack it. A gift card.
Absolutely,
The gift cards have been paid.
Yeah, but he wouldn't let me. He was like, "No, we're not gonna ask for more of a discount."
Sorry, sir.
Sorry, sir. I am always gonna use my coupons when I go to CVS, Walgreens, anything. CVS has the best discounts.
I feel like you have favor because you've gone to places where like you're not supposed to get a discount and you get a discount.
Because I ask and you shall receive. Knock and the door will be open.
What else can you do with that money?
Invest it.
Invest it.
Give. I could buy you lunch.
Yeah.
I can, like I can put that money towards a gift that I was gonna buy somebody, and now they have, instead of a $30 gift, they got a $40 gift.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like there's a lot. I love to save money.
I actually think we waste more coupons. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten coupons with intentions of using it, put it on my fridge, it expires. Okay, let me share with you. Okay, get ready.
All right.
Alrighty, here we go. Let's make fast food medium or slow. Let me think about what I want in the drive-through line. Don't rush me when I'm walking up to the corner. You know, like, have you ever felt that pressure where you get up to the like intercom and they're like, what do you want? And I'm like, okay, well, I'm like, I just got here. Let me think. I need to look at the menu. I don't know what I want. Okay, tell me. Tell me why.
Fast food is fast for a reason, and that's why I tell you, like, I like to go sit down and dine, be served, or like, for example, not Jimmy John's. What's the other one? Jersey Mike's.
Oh, okay.
Chicken Salad Chick. I'm thinking of things that are around where I live.
Is that fast food to you?
It's not fast food, but it's like it's medium.
But I would say
right?
too, even when I go to Chicken Salad Chick and I get to the counter, I mean, you should look while you're waiting in line. I guess you should in that instance. But there's times when like I can't see the menu. I'm in the car. I do. What if I want to try something different from Cookout? The menu is huge. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I think it's like meant to be fast. Like pick something and go. Like
Okay, here's another
you
thing
need to
though.
go.
Tell me if you feel this. When I get to the window and they hand me my food, give me 5 seconds to check my order.
Yeah,
Like
no, I
I
agree
feel
with
rushed
that.
that I need to get out of the way.
I
And you
agree
could
with
say
that.
pull to the side. No, because if I'm missing something, I probably have 3 kids with me. I'm not getting out the car
Mm-mm.
to walk in.
To get a catch up that a kid is screaming for in the back. No.
Exactly. And I'm not gonna get back in the drive-through line. It's probably long. So I'm
Yeah.
always like, give me 5 seconds to
Yeah.
check. So
Yeah.
that's how I feel. But you
Yeah.
don't agree. Okay.
Well, I agree with that part.
Okay, but not
Give me a
like
second. Yeah.
medium. Just not.
But I do think that there's something that's why it's fast food because we can get in and get out. You
So what am I
know,
supposed to do? Like know in advance what I
you can
want?
yeah, and you also like what is the penalty? Is that how you say it?
Penalty.
What is the penalty for you taking a little bit longer?
That's
Like
what I'm
who
saying. I
like
think
nobody's
no one
gonna like
says
no
that,
one
but I
said
feel
anything.
rushed. I do
Right.
feel rushed because just how they speak with you. Like they
Yeah.
speak really
Or is
quickly.
that all? All right, thanks.
Yeah.
25, 34 at the window, please.
And yeah, exactly. Well,
Yeah.
sometimes they don't even ask me if I want anything else. They're
Yeah.
just like, tell me my total.
Well, yesterday Sailor would not go down for a nap because people were in the house working and he was spooked. He would not go down for a nap. He was screaming.
Oh.
He headbutted me and like I have a bruise here. I don't know if you could see it.
Mm-mm.
And yeah, scratched me up. Like anyway, it was tough. So I was like, all right, we're gonna go to Chick-fil-A. We're gonna go get some food and that'll do it. That'll do it. That'll get you quiet. So I ordered a number one. I never get
Anything else?
I know I never get a number one. I
Yeah.
always get the
Oh,
cool
you.
wrap, the cool wrap.
Okay.
Always get that. I haven't had a number one in years. And I sat there and I turned on The Summer I Turned Pretty,
Mm-hmm.
which we'll talk about at some point. And I ate a chicken sandwich and just kept handing fries and chicken nuggets back to Sailor. And it was a great afternoon. It's a very good decision. And I'm
Yeah.
glad for the fast food because he's
Yeah.
crying. So
Yeah.
I like fast
You like
for
fast
fast
and
food.
quick. Well,
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A has mobile order, the best thing since sliced bread. You know what that is? You order on your app and you
Yeah.
skip the line and you just like scan your QR
Yeah.
code and go to the front.
And I was ordering in the line and I was like, I feel bad for doing this because I'm like
In the line
yeah, because
already,
I was gonna
yeah.
I was gonna just like pull into the left side.
Now
and-
that is my hot take. Don't do that.
okay, I didn't.
Okay, here's my next one. If you tag me on Instagram to help your giveaway chances, I deserve to split the prize with you.
Yeah,
You win a
Right.
trip to Cancun. I'm going.
yeah,
Not your husband.
yeah,
A honeymoon trip to Cancun. I'm going, right?
yes, yeah. Because don't tag me
Don't
unless
tag me
you're
unless
willing
you're
to
to
split
share.
it. Yeah, don't do it.
That's a joke, but you know what I was thinking about? It's actually very flattering. Do you feel flattered when friends tag you in those giveaways? Because
Yeah.
I'm like, because it's always tag a friend in the comments, and I'm like, so what made you think about me?
You always want to know what made you think about me.
So like,
What made you think?
what
about
made you
me?
choose me?
Why did you choose me for your
Like,
giveaway?
I'm
I'm
because
like,
it'll be people that like I don't really talk to that much, and they like,
that is hilarious.
you know what I mean? So I'm always like,
I'll have to
oh
remember
my
this.
gosh, like, so you can tag me.
Yeah, I'm gonna tag you. I'm gonna find a random giveaway just to
If
tag
I
you.
tag you, just you know it's real. That means you know that it's real. Okay. All right. Here's what did you say? Yes, T. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's my last one. You're not gonna agree with this. A guy is not less of a man if he doesn't pump your gas.
A guy is not. Why would you say that? I would disagree.
Oh, I don't know. I thought you would. If a guy doesn't pump your gas, he's not less of a man.
I guess I do. I do agree. Or I
So you-
disagree. Yeah,
okay.
like if I'm with my man and he and,
And
I
you-
pump the gas. No, I've
Really?
I've never pumped the gas with Will in the car ever in my life.
Really?
No, and even
I don't think I have either, but I was thinking about
Yeah,
this. I
like-
wouldn't care.
No, I would definitely care. Will even goes as far as like, except he didn't do this today, which is I was surprised. I guess he wasn't planning for me to take the truck today, but he usually will go fill my car up, and just so I have gas. Like he's always thinking about what I have going on or is she
Mhm.
low on gas.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I can't imagine living any
Yeah.
other way.
I mean, for me, I did realize the other day I pumped gas, and I was like, I actually don't do this that often. But if Devon and I are at the gas station, I wouldn't mind, getting out the car and pumping the gas. Because you know
Wow.
why? I want to go inside the store and get snacks. You stay in the car with the kids. I want to get out.
Listen, you can have my order, and you can pump the gas. It's all I know. Will say, "You want anything from the store?" He'll pump my gas. He'll plug it in, go get what I asked for, and then
Yeah.
come back.
Well, Devon,
You know what
I'm
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 saying?
quicker. I'm
Like,
quicker than Devon. I'm quicker than him. So I'm like in now. But you know what? I'm gonna try that actually. The next time Devon and
yeah.
I are at the gas station together, I'm gonna ask him if I can pump the gas, and I want to see what he says.
Or just be like, I'll pump it. You
Yeah.
want anything from the store?
You want a
Dang.
snack? You want a
Wow,
snack?
there are no
What you
gender
want?
roles in this marriage.
Anyways, that was my last one. I have more, but let's get to everyone else's. Okay.
Okay.
All right. We take turns, one
All right.
each.
So from Anonymous, I'm all for being a girl's girl, but not all girls are worth supporting.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say
You know
Gnosis.
what? I'm gonna say. Wait. I'm gonna say T.
Okay, I'm gonna say.
No, this is left to the girls. Nas's.
Uh, well, I feel like I want to hear why you is like because I feel like I have mixed
Okay, like
comment
for
about this.
example, the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard case. I watched that online,
Yeah,
of course. I I did feel like I remember us at first saying always believe the woman,
yeah, we're all that's how we
but
always
in
are.
that case, I was kind of like I don't know, I
Yeah,
don't know, and I've known some women who are a little. Devon actually kind of got into this. The reasons, the root of why women are crazy in
oh yeah, because
relationships.
you were
I'm like, it's because of a man. That's what I said.
yeah
Now, this is just like, it's not anything that deep. This is just me kind of joking. But I was like, if a woman is ever crazy towards a man, it's because a man made her that way. If a man is crazy, it wasn't because of a woman. You know what
yeah
I mean? So
yeah.
I might say,
I feel like I agree
I think
with
it's
that.
girl code to always like, for example, if you came to me and you were like, back me up on this with
A
whatever,
guy,
I think I would initially be like, yeah, like take your side, and then afterwards I might pull you to the side and
yeah,
be
be
like,
like,
girl,
girl,
no,
yeah,
like don't do that, you
yeah,
know. So I'm gonna say that's why I say Gnosis.
yeah. Okay, I say Gnosis because um I think that there are girl like I was a girl that wasn't worth supporting at one point.
Oh,
Like I've been a girl that's like why would anybody support my little old business? I don't even know what I'm doing. Like when I was first starting out, like but somebody supported me. But was I even worth support? I don't know.
yeah.
So I think the real question is like who is worth not supporting? Is there any girl in this world that's worth not supporting? I do understand that, and maybe this write-in was like, maybe this a girl has like a not so great business who like maybe she really can't do nails and she's like, why don't you post me because it's not good, like, you know what I mean? So I get that, um because your name is on the line when you support another girl, your name,
Oh,
so
yeah.
maybe
You're
that's what
thinking
they
about it
meant
from a business mindset.
with business mindset. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Interesting. There's another way to support your friend
yeah,
if it's not publicly, you don't necessarily align. There's
yeah.
another way to support her.
But
But
I get this one, I do. Okay,
okay, wait,
what's the
let me
next
go.
what's your next one?
I hate small talk, especially with other girls. Like, my worst fear is being in a room with a bunch of other girls and being forced to talk about things I don't really care about.
I'm shocked that you would say Gnosis because you always say you
Small
hate small
talk?
talk.
Okay, you're right.
You
Wait, but
do.
she
You
said,
say you
my
hate.
worst fear is being in a room with a bunch of other girls and being forced to talk about things I don't really care about. I think it's courtesy to I think it is nice to small talk. I think you do a little warm up with
Yeah,
people. You
yeah,
do a
yeah.
little.
I didn't get to answer.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
This is hard. I'm gonna say Gnosis because it is left to girls. We can't agree with everything, but
Um
or disagree with everything.
okay, so my thing is, I think if people are talking about things you don't care about, you can bring up things you care about.
That's very true.
Like everyone in the room can contribute. But I get it. It is like very emotionally daunting, especially if you're an introvert and you have social anxiety. Like it's
Yeah.
really hard. Maybe like go with a friend. See, I'm always giving advice, and this is not what this is. This is not advice column. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. Nah, sis, but I do understand what you're saying.
Yeah. I get that too. I think for me, because I'm an overshare, sometimes I will shift the room into being like a deep thing that it wasn't supposed to be. So like,
This is why we have a podcast, because we both overshare.
yeah, exactly. Okay, so the next one on my list is, or the next write-in was, I think most people don't actually want healing or growth. They want the aesthetic of it. The retreats, the crystals, the therapy, buzzwords, the Instagram captions. Real healing is ugly, isolating, and unglamorous. And if people actually did the deep work, half their relationships, jobs, and identities would fall apart. So I secretly believe most people aren't ready for it.
Ooh.
That's tea.
I'm gonna say tea. Healing is an
That's tea.
aesthetic. I never thought about healing as an
But
aesthetic.
think about it is, I think this write-in was like very spot on. You think of all the big retreats that people put on and they spend thousands of dollars and it's like, oh, I went here and I did this and da 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 da, and
Like I went to
it is an
ashram
aesthetic.
center.
Yeah, it's like
Like
it's like people love to say that they're healing, but it's so public. It's like, how can you heal publicly? That is like, if you're
you
truly
might.
genuinely if you're truly genuinely healing, you are healing in the secret place, right? Or like, have you ever healed in public? Like, hey guys, I'm healing right now. It's happening right now. Yep, right now I
As we
feel it.
speak in the room. Matter of fact, just stand up, everybody. We're gonna do a public healing right now.
Like,
Raise your
yeah,
hands,
this is
and
what
God's gonna
happened.
heal you right now. You got healed in a public space.
I did, but it wasn't like, not really.
I do think that people want to share their journey. They want to share their pain. I feel like sharing your pain is a part of the healing process. Um, do I think people make it their whole personality? Yeah, I do. And you're more than that. That is a part of your story, and it's important to share so that other women can be encouraged and resonate with you. But you're also more than that, and I want to see more of you
Mm-hmm.
than just all of your
Yeah,
trauma.
yeah,
Not to minimize it, but
yeah.
all right.
Definitely tea. Definitely tea.
All right, here's the next one. I feel like breastfeeding should be private. No one needs to see my whole boob.
Mm.
Here's the thing.
To an extent. To an extent.
Are we talking about like whole boob out?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna whip it out and like, cause my husband will be like, give me some of that. So like, it might be another man that's like, give me some of that. So like,
Yeah,
there is
yeah,
a sense
it
of
isn't.
modesty for me.
Yeah, I
But
do.
I'm feeding my child, so I'm gonna feed my child wherever I am. I will, I'm not gonna try to show you my nipple, but like you might see the
Yeah.
top, but like,
I always use a cover, and
yeah,
I feel like it's more comfy that way, and it's better for the baby because they get distracted. They're like looking around. I'm like, it's nice to have a cover. But if there have been times where I am at friend's house or they're at my house and they whip out a boob uncovered, and I just ignore it. Like
yeah.
I don't draw attention to it.
What if like Devon was in the room and then their whole boob is out? Is that okay? Or are you thinking like, oh girl, you can?
I mean, if that's what makes you comfortable, it is like, okay, that's interesting that makes you comfortable. But my
Yeah,
husband knows better. Like, if
right, right.
he's not gonna look, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah. I think I don't. Yeah,
because it's also not for the sake. Because I think that like, oh, like I'm attracted to this, but it's like just courtesy.
it's I think it's
It's private, you
courtesy.
know.
Yeah, family members are my biggest haters and gossipers.
Biggest haters.
This is a very like person. This is case by case, but I'm gonna say Gnosis just because of my experience.
Okay. Huh. I can't relate to this, but I think about instances where we've talked about our siblings before, you and I.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we should share this. We're not bashing our siblings, but
Yeah.
I think for me, like for my sister, there are times in her life where I've been like, why does she do this? I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
And it's because I care about her
Yes.
and I care about what she's doing, care about her life and her
It's not
future.
hate. It's not hate.
Is there a part of me that is like self projecting? Yeah. Is there a part of me that's trying to live vicariously through her? Yeah, because I've been there, lived that.
Yeah.
Yeah, to prevent her from going through what I have. But it may come off as being a hater.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe
I don't like your boyfriend. My
Yeah.
sister, by the way, I do like your boyfriend. I'm just giving an example.
Yeah.
Maybe your boyfriend's toxic. Am I being a hater?
Right. Right. Or I don't like the job that you have. Like I think you deserve better than that. Is that hater? So like, okay, for my brother, him and his fiance, they recently bought a house and they just like did everything by themselves. And I was like, why don't you come to your big sister? Like, why don't you ask me and
But it's
Will?
not about you.
It's not about me, right?
Mhm.
But I'm like, me and Will we're talking about it. I'm like, why won't they come to us? Why won't my little brother come? And so in those instances, I'm sure like my if and I said some of these things to my brother. I'm sure he was probably like, she don't want me to be great. She's hating on me, but like truly,
Yeah.
like, but I also know that he
We
loves
just can't.
me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think for us, I think it comes down to like we really love our siblings. We really love our family members, and we do want them to be great. We do want them to be the best. We don't wish bad. We're not like, wishing bad like, oh, I wish this would happen to our family members. Like never, it's never it. But I do know people's situations are different than ours. And I will say that if you are someone who's like starting a business or you are trying to like grow a platform or something and your family doesn't support, it's probably because your family doesn't know how to and they don't understand. Will told me recently because we had this conversation. I'm like, Will, like you were such a hater when I was like trying to pursue social media. I was like, you're a hater.
Tea.
Yeah,
That's tea.
I was like, you're a hater. Like you did not help me. You did nothing. And he was like, well, once I saw a check, I understood. And but I think there was like a little bit of everything. I think that there was like parts of it that he wanted to do, right? And I think there was also parts of it that he just did not understand.
Yeah.
And so now it's like it's completely different. It's like, okay, what do you need? What you need? Because now he understands. I think
Yeah.
there's a lot of like nuances with like business and stuff. And I've heard people say this that, you know, people don't support me. Like my friends and my family, they don't follow me or they don't like comment on stuff. They just look at it. Your family and your friends are not your target demographic, most likely. Like she is not, Alyssa is not, you're not my
I'm not,
target
because I'm not a
demographic.
business owner.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not like you wouldn't if you didn't know me, I don't think you would follow me.
Why not? You don't know that.
I don't think you would.
I think
I don't
I
think you
would.
would. You might
I
follow
think
me, but
that
you wouldn't. It's not like you're like super engaging or interactive on my feed, but
because I talk to you every day, all
yeah,
day.
exactly, exactly. So like, but for some of my other friends in the industry, they're gonna go hard and be like, oh my gosh, da, 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 da. They're gonna be
Okay.
all up in social
Note
media
to
to.
self: comment on every
No,
single.
there's something
The,
very like like makes me feel more confident in our relationship
makes you
that you
feel humbled.
don't. Yeah, I feel very humbled. I feel very humbled that you don't support me in ways that maybe other people do. And so I think but I think that you support me more than other people do.
Okay.
So I think just because like someone in our family or our friends don't support us the way we think that they should doesn't mean that they don't support us or they're not our biggest supporters. It just looks different. So, but I a lot of people have mentioned that, especially like being a coach. They're like, I just feel like this person hates me or my family member, they don't support me.
Mhm.
And it's just simply because they're not your target demographic and that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I see that. I understand that. I think also there could be some cases, some extreme cases where you just don't have good relationships with your family members, and if trash talking is normal in your family and everyone's naturally not naturally but has a leaning to be negative,
Yeah.
I can see in some extreme cases that that's the reality of some people. So not that it's narcissist, it's tea if it's like really bad. I feel like there's some
Yeah.
chances that some
Yeah.
instances where it can be bad. Oh,
Right.
I feel like people are all for hyping yourself up and stuff, but honestly, it's so cringy to me when people compliment themselves publicly, like, wow, I look so good today. IDK, it's just so cringy to me. Nasis. Tell me.
Wait,
Tell
I think
me.
that's tea. You think that people should be like hyping themselves up?
Yeah. Are you
I
kidding
feel
me?
no, sometimes I feel like okay. So I saw this post yesterday and it was like I'm the prettiest, I'm the baddest. I'm like it was like a quote and then it was like the carousel post. It was like I'm the prettiest. And then it like was a selfie and then another like about like how great she is and then another picture of herself. And I don't know why I don't like it. I feel bad. Like I love that you are confident in yourself.
Yeah.
But like we can see you're pretty. We know it.
If you 1000% mean that with all your heart, all your soul at all times, yeah, that is cringy. But I can see myself sometimes look in the mirror and be like, all right, girl,
Oh, I
you look
definitely.
good, you got this.
No,
And
definitely to
I'm
myself.
like hyping myself up. You know what
Yes,
I mean?
but publicly though,
Publicly?
like wasn't that public?
Oh.
I think it was public.
Wait a
Like,
minute.
I will definitely hype myself up in the mirror. I am my biggest. I'll be like,
Oh,
girl,
compliment themselves
you got it.
publicly.
You got it. You can do this. Like, you are the baddest. You
Okay.
are the, you know what I mean?
Publicly,
Public. I've never seen you say, I'm the prettiest.
unless I'm joking, unless I'm like
Yeah.
joking about it.
I don't know. Like,
Okay, T,
let the world.
decide. Let the
Yeah.
world know.
Beauty is in the eye of the
Let
beholder.
your personality speak for itself. Let your beauty speak for itself.
Your beauty is in your character and your humbleness.
Okay, next.
Okay. Okay, masculine men are elite.
Elite. I am now your elite employee. What's masculine?
Manly, not femme.
Like what?
They don't wear
Tell me,
heels or skirts.
Jordan. I'm thinking
No,
what?
no, I'm being serious. Like I
What?
no,
No.
masculine okay. Masculine men. There are men in my life that I know, and they are so masculine even though they might get their nails done or whatever, but they're still so masculine. I think masculinity is like, I think it's there's a part of character that's in it, and there's a confidence in it, like an unspoken confidence. They're not like, I'm a macho man. I don't think masculinity is like in being like like
I
a
think sometimes I
loud.
think masculinity is cringe. If you're
Really?
just macho,
No, I don't like macho, but do you think masculine? What is okay? Let's look up the definition of masculinity really quick, because I don't like that either. I don't like macho. I don't like macho at all.
yeah, that's why I'm like, it's more. What is the definition of
Okay,
masculinity?
let's look it up.
Masculine men.
Qualities or attributes regarded as characteristic of men or boys. Handsome, muscled, and driven. So he's a prime example of masculinity. Yeah, I like, yeah.
I mean, if we're talking about biblical masculinity, T,
T. T.
T,
T.
T,
T.
T. Okay.
Yeah, I love a biblically masculine man. He's like amazing. Like he lays down his life for his wife. He puts her first. He cherishes her. He is he's love he loves her. He's patient, he's kind, he's good. He's slow to anger.
Mm-hmm.
He's not consumed with himself. He has all the fruits of the spirit. That is T. That is
Yeah.
a real that
Yeah.
is truly like
But
that's
he's
what I mean.
also
Like
the leader of the home.
he's the head of the house.
He's the priest and the prophet of the home.
Uh-huh.
He he still has strength.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Still got
He's
his
strong.
gains. Still riding in on the horse.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
What is that scripture about Jesus' return when he's like
Yeah, he got a
returning?
tattoo on his thigh. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, T. I mean, I know some by cultural definition non-masculine men, and I'm not saying they're not elite. They're still great people. So I don't think
Yeah,
that
that's
I
the
don't think
thing.
anyone's better than anybody, but biblical masculinity.
It's different. That's what I'm saying. Like I know men that are a little bit more like on the feminine side, like care about their appearance, like like very well groomed, and just like maybe they just won't pick that up. But
Pick that up.
sorry. They're not gonna touch that dirty thing. They don't like that. But they're also, I mean, I guess a biblically masculine man would pick something up. But I'm just saying.
Sorry. I just got a quote for a new key.
How much?
$800 to $1,000.
801,000?
$800 to $1,000
Oh, 800 to 1,000.
for a new key to the car.
Girl, can you run that through your insurance? Like, is that possible?
Okay. All right. Let's keep reading.
I guess
Should we
she's
do
not going to answer that question.
Let's do one or two more. People's standards are too high / they ask for too much. That's why they're still single.
I'm going to say nah, sis, but this is two-part for me.
Go ahead. I like to hear what you have to say before I decide.
Okay, so it said people's standards are too high. I think that, no, I don't think people's standards are too high for others, but I think that they don't have the same standards for themselves. That's the problem. So you've got a girl who's like, well, you don't have this, you don't have that, you don't have a job, you don't have a car, you don't have blah, blah, blah. But it's like, girl, what about you? You know, I agree, but also check yourself too. We have to check ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Is that why they're still single though? Because she doesn't have the standards that she's not able to meet?
I think that people are still, well, you remember the conversation I told you about? I don't know if you got to that voice memo when I was in DC and the driver and I had that conversation and he was like, he said, "You are the minority." And I'm like, "Okay, why?" And he was like, "Because you are respectful of men, like of your man." And he said that he needs to feel respected. And for
I'm
no, listen,
fuming. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
don't fume because this was something that my mom told me. She read this book. My mom has, she's done counseling therapy for years. And I feel like she has a lot of wisdom in this area of like marriage, relationships, all the things. And she was like, they need respect
Do you
from
think a
us.
man needs to prove that they're worthy of being respected, though? Like, show me that. Why should I respect you?
Yes,
Because
I
sometimes the thing you're
do.
asking me to respect you about, like,
I think that it is important for a guy to prove that they're worthy of respect. But in my experience, your respect can call a man to hire. Like if you respect him and you're like, "Hey,
oh
what do
yeah,
you is it okay what do you think about this? Like I really want your opinion on this." It calls them higher.
oh I agree with
And
that.
so I do think that respect, it kind of does come first to respect the man. But if the man, okay, as
Like
Christians,
just
like
caring
as
about someone,
what do you mean? What do
like
you mean?
respect a man, like care about them.
No, like honor them. Like what is okay, there's a certain somebody that we both know that we could not respect. We could never like truly give this
Oh
person respect
yes, I was like, who are you talking
because
about?
of how he has treated us, because of how he's treated the people that we love. We just couldn't respect him. We've lost respect, right? That is a different circumstance. That's a different case, right? But I feel like if there's a man who is honorable, meaning he is kind and gentle and, and we can like be in a relationship. Obviously, I'm married, but like, then I'm going to respect you.
Yeah,
You, right?
of course.
If you're not that, then I can't respect you.
Oh yeah,
I can
yeah, I
respect
agree.
good character.
Yes, I can respect your expectations. Doesn't mean I agree with them completely, but I can respect it and consider them and learn to
Okay.
understand what you
Okay.
have to say.
I could tell you don't like to submit. I'm just like, I just like,
Okay, guys, by the way, sneak peek, final episode of this season. We're going to have our husbands on.
yeah,
Let's bring this back up. We need to ask
we
Devon.
should. We
Devon,
should.
do you feel respected by
Do you
Alyssa?
feel like she submits to you? Okay, the next one on my list is wear it and return it. LOL.
Tea. Not all the time, but
I think it could go both ways, but I'm gonna say T, because I literally have like a bag full of stuff that I'm gonna return. Yeah, yeah. It's like if you didn't get anything on it and it's still in good condition, still got the tags on,
you know
um,
you're not going to wear it
you're not gonna
again.
wear it again. Yeah, I definitely returned my Abercrombie skirt because it was so short. It was good for the shoot. I did return it. I kept the tag on it. I wasn't sure about it, but the thing is,
You took
like,
pictures and it saw that
I
it was short.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, that's a little too short for my liking. Um, and I didn't notice that when I was in the fitting room. So yeah, I took it back. I took it back. I like to leave the tags on at least throughout one wear to see if I actually really like it or
Yeah.
if I personally.
Yeah, I think don't do it all the time, and that's a little tacky.
Yeah.
But
Girl, remember when I was just starting out on Instagram when like you had to have outfits? I would go to H&M, I would do a haul, I would take it back.
oh,
I
you
didn't
do a
have
haul?
money. I didn't
Oh,
have money.
I
We
didn't know
didn't
you were
have
doing
it.
that.
Yeah, because you were like, I can't believe you do that.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you judged me hard for it. You were like, I can't believe you
Rightly
do that.
so.
And I was just
I'm just
like,
kidding.
yeah, I was like, I'm going to keep doing this until I can afford to keep it.
Wow.
Yeah. And now I really wish that there was like more services. I know they have like Newly and stuff. I wish there were more services where we can just like
Return, like someone
take
could
it back.
return
Like,
it
cause
for
I
us.
don't have enough space in my closet, Like I'm okay with just wearing something once. Okay. What's your next one?
I'm not tipping at a walk-up counter. I always feel so bad.
I'm going to say T because once I've actually heard this take
Okay.
before and I stopped tipping.
What take?
This take
Why'd you
that
stop tipping?
because you didn't do anything.
Okay, if it's a coffee shop, I'm tipping because you made my coffee.
Okay, yeah, but what
And
about
it's an
like
art. Coffee is an art.
okay, but what about like where did I go? I'm trying to
Like a
think. Like,
fast food
okay,
restaurant.
like if you go get a pastry, that's it. I went to get a pastry. I forgot the place. I got a chocolate pastry. All they did was warm it up, and I had to remind her to get it out of the microwave or whatever. I was like, is it coming? Is it coming? I literally just saw it 10 minutes ago. And she's like, oh, yeah, sorry. I did not tip.
Okay, I get that. I don't think I would tip.
I
Not for
didn't
that.
tip.
If you're just like getting a pastry out.
You get a
If
pastry
you're
out.
what if they ice cream shop? If they're scooping your ice cream, that's their job. They get paid for that.
Yeah, no, no, well, it does no, I'm not gonna tip. I'm not tipping for that.
Okay.
Maybe 25 cents max. I'll
I
give you a
used to work at
quarter.
Cold Stone Creamery. That people would drop dollars in the little tip bucket, and then we
That's
would
sweet.
sing every time someone tipped.
What was the song?
I don't remember. I worked there for a very
Man.
short time. Okay, one more, and then we can
Okay.
wrap it up.
Okay. You want me to go? Or you want to
Yes. No.
go? Okay.
I'm done with mine. So go ahead.
Members of the Asian community are better business people than African Americans. They dominate the beauty supply and nail industries because they have better customer service and
You trying
work
to get us
ethic.
canceled? Trying to get us canceled. We did prompt like what's a cancelable hot take you have. So read it again. Asians have more.
Like they're better business people than African Americans.
Do you? I don't know because I just know Asian. I have family members that have businesses, so I
Yeah.
don't know
Do
anyone
you think
personally
that your family are they good business people?
over Africans.
Yeah.
Africans or African Americans?
African Americans, because this is now we're getting really
Asian
like
Americans or
because there is a big difference. There's a huge difference between all three, in my opinion.
I don't know. I don't think about it. Honestly, I don't. I cannot think right now of a time where I felt like this black owned business sucks. Like
Yeah,
I've never had that thought. I've never had a thought.
I've had that thought, but not over another business. I'll be like, dang, y'all, we need to get it together. That's my thought. I'm like, we really need to we need to get this together.
Okay.
There is a restaurant that Will and I absolutely love.
Oh, okay.
We love it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll never stop going there. But they get our order wrong every single time. And so now we're like, the order's going to be wrong. Hopefully they don't forget our chicken. And it's expensive. But they never fail to get the order wrong. And so sometimes we'll do Uber Eats and they get it wrong. When we go in, they get it wrong and we can correct it there. But I'm like, y'all get it together. Get it together.
Yeah.
And it is black owned. And does that happen other places? I don't know. But I'm still going to go there. I'm not going to stop. But I'm like, I think that running a business is tough in general. And so I have a lot of grace for businesses
what
in
about
general.
white people, Hispanic people? I mean, everyone.
Oh, no.
at
No,
times
for
can-
sure. For sure. We have contractors.
But we're just talking about
we have
Asian
contractors
over.
working at our home. Like that's the only thing that I can relate like Spanish to. Yes.
When you go to an Asian restaurant, do you notice a difference in your experience there at an Asian owned restaurant?
Maybe a little bit. If they're not like if they don't speak like fluent English, they get their job done and they go. Now, if it is not an Asian owned restaurant or whatever, then maybe they might take a little bit more time to talk to me or like provide more customer
Yeah.
service. I don't know.
I saw this girl that said she worked at like a boba shop or something. She was black and she worked at like some Korean owned restaurant, and she said her boss, they were so mean to her. But they would always cook her food and bring her treats and like meals. And she realized that that was their way of
Yeah.
like showing their appreciation and love for her. And I think sometimes with Asians, emotionally, our emotional intelligence, I don't know, might not be there. We're just like get stuff done.
Yeah.
We don't. You hear the stereotype that's like Asian people don't say I love you. They're not very emotional, but they show their love by working hard for their family, providing, cooking.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think
That's true. I can see that, especially like growing up with your mom. Like she always had some rice, some food. Like there's always like a pot of rice, and
that is her love
but
language.
your mom and my mom, we didn't have like a super tight bond. Like I feel like you and my parents are a little tighter, or
Mhm.
were.
Yeah, like
Like
I
you would
have
be like,
more.
"What's up, Rick?"
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
Like me and Rick caught up the other day at the fall festival.
oh yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah.
so yeah. I don't think there are many opportunities for you to like get to know my mom like really well.
Yeah, now I
But
feel like there's more. Like we'll like chit chat, kiki,
mhm.
in my
Yeah.
adult years.
Yeah.
But back then, I knew she like cared because she was like, "Y'all get some rice? Y'all get something to eat?"
Okay.
Jennifer.
Okay, well, that is all our hot takes and unpopular opinions that you guys submitted. There were more, but we couldn't get to them. Thank you guys for submitting your hot takes. We really appreciate it. We're gonna have more submissions coming soon, so follow us on our Instagram because that's where we really ask for your submissions
Yes.
at Love to the Girls Pod.
Yes. Love to the girls
Love to the
pod.
Girls Pod, YouTube. Give us a rating if you're listening to this on
Yes.
Spotify or podcast. That would really help us get our podcast out there.
Yes.
If you enjoy this, please rate and leave a review. We really appreciate you, ladies.
If we made you smile or laugh one time, give us 5-star review. Okay? Because it's worth it. We all
if
need
it
a little
was
laugh
a little
today.
smile, a little
Yeah.
corner of your mouth.
Thanks for watching. And you already know, as always, it's love
Love
to
to
the
the
girls
girls
from
from
the
the girls.
girls.